Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. My name is James Caldwell, speaking for spillitboy.com. This is going to be my review of season 19, episode 2 or week 2 of Dancing with the Stars. Again, I'm excited to actually be reviewing the show. It wasn't really in my plans, but we're doing it. I'm having a great time watching. I usually watch the show anyway. So, it's, this show actually has a whole roller coaster of emotions that you do every week. So, I love the show. And I said, what the heck? Let's go ahead and review it. So, let's start off. What was going on this week? It was the stars actually got to pick their own song. It was My Jams week. So, the stars picked what song that they wanted to dance to, use their favorites. Nothing real. The songs didn't knock me out a whole lot. They were just, some stuff here and there. Nobody's songs really, nobody had a story package where their song meant a whole lot. I hope that doesn't sound really insensitive, but no, there was nothing really big about the songs. They were just random songs. But anyway, the first couple was actually Randy Couture and Karina, and they went through their number. It was stiff, basically. It was really stiff. The whole thing, it just moved about very, very stiff. And the song was actually, I Can't Get No Satisfaction. And I'm like, come on, what are you going to do here? But it was a little bit stiff. But he had a good time doing the grinding parts on Karina. He was enjoying himself grinding on Karina. I caught that. But anyway, moving on. The next couple was Janelle Parrish and Val. It was very, very cutesy. They did Call Me Lately, the song Call Me Lately. And it was cute. It was a foxtrot. It was really, really upbeat, the same way that the song is. Very cute. It was very cute. I have no complaints about it. It was young and it was fresh and it moved. So very cute. I enjoyed that. The next group was one of the highlights of the night. It was Leah and Artem. They did a jive. During their package when they were doing their rehearsals, Leah was really doubting herself. She was doubting herself a lot. It was just because the jive is hard. It's hard. It's a whole lot of footwork, and it's very, very fast, and everybody really can't do it. But she was really doubting herself, and I was feeling kind of bad for her, but she came out, and they absolutely killed it. They killed it. She was worrying for nothing. She really did a great job. She lost her damn boobs, though. That's the first time I've ever seen a wardrobe malfunction really on there. She's losing her boobs, but she got them together and everything like that. Then we turned around. Carrie Ann Anarba was so excited about the number, she fell out of her damn chair. She just literally fell. We looked up. The camera had panned over to Tom Bergerac. We turned back around. Carrie Ann's ass is on the floor. I said, Lord, there's always, that's why I decided to review the show. There's always little stuff that goes on during the show that you have no idea is going to go on. Again, it's a live show. Her ass was back there on the floor. Fell right on over on the floor. I screamed. But the number was really good, and they really did rock the house. They had a standing ovation. It was really, really good. The next couple was Michael Waltrip and Emma. It was bad. It was bad. Michael can't dance. He's not a dancer, but he's so funny. He really is. He is just so funny. He just is one of those people that he's always quick. And he says the funniest things. He's just a ham, and he's really good to watch, but he's just not a good dancer. And it was some song about some bikinis or something or other. It was pretty awful. He actually did have the bottom score of the night. And also Leah and Artem actually had the top score tonight. So they went back and forth. Our top and our bottom performed right behind each other. The next couple was Tavis and Sharna. They did a cha-cha. Tavis was not his jovial self that he was the week before. His schedule seems to be very busy. He's on a book tour at this time, and they were actually showing that in his package that he was really busy. He was missing a lot of hours, and it definitely showed up in the performance. He did Boogie Wonderland. It was a fierce remix. The way they remixed it was all that. It was this very nice remix of Boogie Wonderland, but the dance just kind of fell by the wayside. The dance definitely suffered his absence. So it was what it was. Sharna had this real cute jumpsuit on. They were dressed definitely really disco. But that schedule of his really did affect the performance. I don't know. It wasn't good, but I said, okay, well, we'll see what happens with that. The next couple was Alfonso Ribeiro and Whitney, and definitely everybody was waiting to see what was going to go on because they were so good last week. Alfonso chose to dance to Will's song, Getting Jiggy with It. And they basically, I thought they tore it up. I really did. Their cute costumes, I thought they tore it up, and they were really worried. Both of them, because they were trying to get up to those standards that they danced on last week, so they were really worried. They did real good, I thought. The only thing they threw out there at them, okay, so we're seeing, Carlton, we see your personal style coming through, but we want to see more of what it is that you're actually supposed to be doing. They were saying it was too bouncy for what it was that he was supposed to be doing. It was supposed to be, I think it was a rumba that they did, but they were, really getting jiggy, so whatever. But it was good. It was, the performance was good. They got all 8s. So they just dropped down a little bit on the board, but they were cool. The next couple was Bethany and Derek. Bethany has hurt her ankle during the week. So you could literally see the pain in that baby's face at certain times when she was doing her number. I was kind of worried because when she started to dance her dance, she danced very well. It went really, really good, but you could even see from the television that her ankle was swollen. You could actually see it. But she was very professional. She pushed right on through. When that music started, she just got up on it and kept it moving. And she did really well on the scoreboard, and her number went over really well. So I hope, that just gets better for her so she can keep on moving. She actually stated, too, she's a YouTube sensation. She actually got a tweet from, oh, Lord, what's the child's name? Oh, my goodness, my memory slips me here. Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. She actually got a tweet from Taylor Swift. So that was really exciting for her as well for this week. The next number was absolutely for me, the complete highlight of the night, Betsy Johnson. I was so happy that Betsy actually got to stay. Again, Betsy has the American public, I think, right in the palm of her hand. But Betsy came out, Tony and Betsy. Tony did a complete makeover on Betsy. Betsy wears all kind of crazy shit. And she's always wearing tutus and too much hair and 900 different colors. And she just looks ridiculous most of the time, but she's just a sweetie. And again, 72 years old. Tony took her through a whole makeover. She still wore the big skirt with the crinoline underneath, and it was an off-the-shoulder blouse that was sparkly, and she looked real cute. But her hair was in this very, very classy, classic updo, and her makeup was done, and she had beautiful jewelry. She looked absolutely gorgeous. She didn't even look like herself. She literally looked gorgeous. She did her number, and the very last move, she did that ice skater thing where you hold your leg up, and he literally just rolled around and spun her. 72 years old. And the house went crazy. She got done. She went over. He was so happy. They didn't even care what the judges were saying. He was telling her, you did so wonderful. I'm so excited. I'm very proud of you. I could feel it getting started. I said, oh my gosh. So the place was really like in mayhem. they went on. And then when she brought it on home, when they asked her, you know, you've done so much better this week, how do you feel? And she said, you know what? For the first time in my life, I actually feel pretty. I actually feel like I looked pretty. Well, you know, I was done. Sitting over there crying. I said, Lord have mercy, a mess. But because she was saying, you know, that she felt in the package, she feels like an ugly duckling and this, that, thing, and the other. But no, when they cleaned Betsy up, Betsy cleaned up real good. She looked really good. But yeah, they got some water out of me on that one. But anyway, that was, in my opinion, that was the complete highlight of the night. Moving on to the next one. Next one was my other favorite couple, Antonio and Cheryl. They danced to Miguel Adore and turned it out. They had some problems in the rehearsal stages. He wasn't getting it, and he was doubting himself. And, you know, she was telling him, we can't go off of your good looks. We need some content here. This is what we're going to have to do. And he felt really bad. There was one point in the rehearsal where he was supposed to grab over and grab her, and he missed her, and she fell. And you could tell he felt really, really bad about it, because he actually went outside. They were filming him through the window, you know, talking, but he felt really, really bad, but got that thing together. And when they went ahead and performed it, they performed the shit out of it. Cheryl had this badass black dress on with the back completely out and the front out, and it had jewels and one leg. It was fabulous. It was fabulous. They did a fabulous, fabulous performance. It was sexy. It was definitely selling sex. So, you know, it was cool and it was good. That goddamn Bruno told Antonio, you got a nice butt. You just keep using it. Use it more. I said, Lord, he says anything out of his mouth. I just love Bruno. Bruno crazy as shit. The next couple, I love them as well. Tommy Chong and that Peter. Tommy's 76. I don't know if I mentioned that last week. He's 76 years old. He was so goddamn clean. He did a rumba. No, it wasn't a rumba. I'm sorry. It was a cha-cha. He did a cha-cha, and it was good. Really, really good. Really, really festive. Really, really upbeat. But he was so damn clean with a pair of white pants and a fuchsia shirt. And then at one point, he tore the damn shirt open, all the way open. Hilarious. It was hilarious. But, you know, he looks really good, and he looked really good in his clothes. I'm like, this man is 76 years old, and he has some experience doing some salsa dancing and that. So he was really actually good. Nobody threw any points at Chong or anything like that. He was good, really good, for real good. Him and Peter did a wonderful job. The next couple was Jonathan and Allison. Now, there's where there was some drama. The judges did not care for what was done, and it kind of fell onto her as the choreographer, and they basically just went on and said it. I was like, wow, that was kind of cold-blooded during the telecast, you know what I mean? And they basically put it on her that there wasn't enough content, and it was really herky-jerky when it should have been more smooth. And she basically she made the statement that, you know, as one of the new professionals, I was trying to do something a little different and bring some creativity into it. And they flashed the camera. I don't think they were supposed to, but Carrie Ann and Lem was given very much they were side-eyeing the fuck out of her. But I loved it. Me personally, I loved the number. I thought it was really, really cool. It is what it is. All you could do is wait and wish for the best from the American public. That's all. The next couple was before I go on to that, I think those two are kind of digging each other. They got a little chemistry thing going, and I think they kind of like each other, so that's real cute. Moving on. Sadie Robertson and Mark did a country jazz. It was like a country jazz mesh. Real cute. Really, it was a little hot for Miss Sadie, you know what I mean? But they did it very, very well. I was surprised that her dad actually okayed the number, but it was really good, and she was good in it. And that was basically it for the couples. Now, let me go ahead and move on here. We are at 14 minutes. Okay, so let's go on. The couple that actually did get booted off, which I was really surprised, because I actually thought it was going to be Michael Waltrip, but it wasn't. It was Tavis and Sharna. Tavis and Sharna got booted off, so they are the second couple to go. And I swear, I can imagine that it happened that way. Again, Tavis Smiley's attitude wasn't the best. Even in the broadcast of the results show, his attitude just wasn't the best. It was like, well, I'm on a book tour and this, that, thing, and the other. And on it just, I don't know, it just didn't come off good with me. And I figured it probably didn't come off good with the American public, and that's how they ended up going home. I'll be very interested to see Good Morning America tomorrow to see what actually happens on there. And if it's something that deep, I'll come back in the video. If not, we'll talk about it next week. But anyway, so that's it, guys. That is week 2 of season 19, Dancing with the Stars. Tavis Smiley and Sharna are the second couple to be voted off. Thank you guys for clicking on the video. I will be back with you again next week to watch our show again. All right. Later, guys.